Rated M for mature.
Hey sharpshooters, what's your most embarrassing moment in Sniper Elite Resistance? Okay, think about that, then compare that moment to what you see in today's episode of Elite Clips. Because today, we're gonna show you some really avoidable and silly kills in Invasion mode. And for those of you who are new here, this is a series on the channel called Elite Clips, where we highlight gameplay submitted by you, the viewers. If you wanna get a chance to be featured in a future Elite Clips episode, use the link in the description below to submit your gameplay to us. Now, let's get this thing started. A blind long shot. This clip from Uncle Game starts with his partner being killed by the invading Jaeger. So, he's on the clock, 3 minutes and counting. Uncle scouts the horizon and peers through the trees to try and secure a shot on the invader. I just don't see how this is gonna work. But I guess we should never underestimate Uncle Game here. Being consistent in his ability to maneuver and reposition is a strength of his, and eventually he gets the bead on the Jaeger through the trees. He jacks the scope's zoom all the way to 12 times and pulls the trigger. The kill cam activates to show a bullet gliding 312 meters and through not one but 2 trees before smashing into the bino holding Jaeger. The impact surprises him so much that the Jaeger does a full 360 spin like a ballerina performing their last pirouette before collapsing dead. This is where the clip ends, but no doubt Uncle's co-op partner spawned back in the game and is thanking them for saving their life. Zipline Temptation. Our next quick clip is from Christian K here, and it demonstrates the dangers of ziplining without proper safety gear. And by safety gear, I mean ziplining while there's a killer Jaeger hunting you. Christian's got a great angle from the high ground on Harry here, so not sure what Harry's gonna do, but he definitely should not jump on that zipline. Okay, well, he did it. I guess he couldn't resist the joys of ziplining, and Christian responds with a 232-meter snipe that punches Harry in the gut, dropping him to the ground like a misbehaving child who should have listened to their mother and not gone on the zipline. Careful out there, y'all. Make sure Christian K here is not in your game. Pro tactics. Vezdetta is back with some pro moves that we can all take a lesson from. This clip is from a video on their channel that is full of awesome insights for anyone looking to become better at invasion mode. It starts with Vezdetta closing in on his target who's very close in the nearby fortress. Examining the multiple entry and exit points in the stone structure tells him that Harry could be behind any corner, so he carefully has to climb not 1, but 2 ladders to get to his target. And since climbing a ladder makes you very vulnerable to your opponent, it's a gamble, but he takes his chances. Luckily, there's no traps placed, and Vez continues the search. All the other player has to do here is use their focus ability, or, I don't know, place down mines. But it seems his opponent isn't doing either of those, and then the sounds of snipes comes from the very top floor. Now he knows Harry's right on top of him. He climbs the final ladder and, well, looky here. Harry is not only right at the top, but he definitely heard Vez using the ladder and swings into position to fire. Vez reverses down the ladder and comes up with a brilliant thought. Instead of forcing this into a firefight around the ladder, he finds a hole in the ceiling and chucks a grenade straight at the sky. The throw indicator is no help here with a toss like this straight up, but he eyes it and lets it free, and boom! It is perfect, incapacitating Harry just long enough for Vez to climb that ladder. Drunk on power now, Vez stands over Harry and shoves his rifle into Harry's belly to pull the trigger for a brutal kill that puts his invasion count at 30, and also leaving us a little scared of what Vez is truly capable of. Make sure you go check out the full video onVezdetta's channel and tell him we sent you. The link will be in the description below, and hey, while you're down there, why don't you hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and snipe that notification icon. It's a great way to stay up to date with all things Sniper Elite. We have a ton of guides, tips, and awesome gameplay from Sniper Elite Resistance that you don't want to miss. You will be supporting the official channel of Rebellion, and also, if you're enjoying this episode, go back and watch our other episodes of Elite Clips. There is a ton of player-submitted gameplay there. Hey, thanks for your support. Now, back to Elite Clips. 2 birds, 1 stone. This clip from The Dawn Runner takes place on the Mission 2 map Dead Drop, and it starts with our player popping off a shot through a window to incapacitate one of the opposing players. And with ice water running through our player's veins here, they stay cool and eye the second player through the scope. Peering from this vantage point, we watch as one player tries to figure out how to help their co-op partner get up, and no doubt it's all panic and tears inside that building, so I'm really glad we don't have the audio of what's going on over there. Looks like the incapacitated player has bandaged themselves up, and now the two stay even lower, while Dawn Runner's intense patience and overwatch ends up paying off for an incredible 2 birds 1 stone kind of shot. Waiting for the right moment, we barely can see one player aiming their rifle in the exact opposite direction just as Harry's big head pops into the perfect window, and Dawn Runner takes the shot. The timing is chef's kiss perfect as the bullet flies into the window, first penetrating Harry's head and then straight into the second player's head. Unfortunately, the kill cam doesn't show the second player's death, but we are reassured it's a 2-for-1 with the double kill notification at the bottom of the screen, leaving the Dawn Runner with a victory screen, while those 2 players leave completely befuddled, outclassed, and defeated by their opponent. Please just turn around. And if you thought that kill was embarrassing for those players, wait till you see what Weed E.T. Man has for us today. The clip begins with E.T. stalking a library and hearing a gun battle nearby. We're already flinching from the idea of what's gonna happen to this poor player. E.T. climbs the stairs and patiently waits for his next victim to appear, and sure enough, there he is. I mean, come on, man, just use the focus ability. It would save your life. Oh well. The other player stalks forward, completely clueless to the great white shark that is less than, I don't know, 6 feet behind him. And not once, not even for a second, does the other player stop to turn or use focus or even act like he knows what's going on. I guess ignorance is bliss, but in this case, it's gonna end with E.T.'s blade right in Harry's neck. Yep, there it is. I mean, he never really stood a chance. Weed E.T. Man, where does that bring your invasion kill count to? Seriously, zip lines are dangerous. Oh no, the embarrassing kills are getting even worse. This clip from Kami Cruza is going to make you really second guess yourself the next time you see a zip line in game or in real life. And for the record, this clip is only 29 seconds, and our player here spends almost half of that time looking at the menu. Cause right as they come out of the menu, one of the 2 opponent players comes ziplining right at Cruz's face. So all he has to do is stand up, take 4 steps, and plunge his knife into the player for the easy melee kill-in. Well, there's the second player, landing right into Cruz's jaws, and we flinch watching these helpless lambs be led straight into the slaughter. Jeez, that's it. I'm done with zip lines. Moving on. It's a magic trick. And to top it all off, this clip is from Storm Operator's YouTube channel, where there's a great video of their time hunting players during their campaign in Sniper Elite Resistance. Go check it out, and if you do, you'll recognize this clip. Finally, a player using their focus ability properly. Storm stalks their target after eyeing them using focus, and it looks like the Jaeger's on a telescope? Whatever. As Storm creeps ever closer, the player just seems to be using their... I see. It's a mounted machine gun. Yeah, that makes way more sense. And they're just on it to scan the area, I guess? I think they're trying to fool Storm into thinking that they are just another AI enemy, and they seem really committed to the bit because Storm walks up right behind them and just whistles a couple of times to try and get a reaction from the opposing player. Okay, he's simply not taking the bait, and wait, he just starts firing the gun into the air? Okay, this is ridiculous. Storm, please clean this up. Oh, wait, what? The player disconnects from the game? Oh, he straight up poof and disappears. Well, I guess it's another dub for you, Storm. Yep, there it is. The Sniper Jaeger has fled the game. Incredible. There's something we've never seen before on Elite Clips. Well, make sure you check out the whole video on Storm's channel to see them in real action. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to keep up with all things Sniper Elite. Elite. Remember, send us your Resistance gameplay using the link below. And also, don't forget to put your current Invasion Mode kill count in the comments below as well. And we'll see you sharpshooters in the next one.